Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Afar Shadib Ahmad Walid, and my metric card number is CF210017. So, today I'm going to make a reflective vlog. So, first, I will share to you on what have I learned in this subject. First of all, uh, I learned how to outline the work before executing the task. So basically, in the subject, we have two projects that needed to be done by the end of the semester. So we have two projects. One of them is to make a documentary video, and the other we need to perform on stage performance. So for both of these projects, uh, before we discuss more about on how to execute things, maybe how what kind of video documentary we want to do, or what kind of on-stage performance that we need to choose. First of all, we have to outline the work, which is we need to make some kind of plan. So in this case, I suggest to them that we need to outline the work first. We need to list things to do. The work needs to be done before we execute this project. So we learn how to plan certain works in order to make sure that we achieve our objective in this work by the end of the semester. So next point is I learned how to be confident. So we know in this subject requires us to engage to our teammates to somehow communicate with them. So of course it needed of course it needs confidence to make sure that you can talk and somehow engage with your friends. So in this case, I don't know my team very well. Of course, there are some friends that I know, but that's only half of the team that I know. The other half is a stranger to me. So to make sure that things will work well, first thing first, I have to win their heart. I need to be close to them. So I have to be one of their friends. So how do I do that? I communicate with them. So the main thing before we communicate with the person is we need to be confident. So in this case, I boost my confidence so that I can talk to them, and eventually it works out. So for the third point, I guess is I learned how to work with my teammates together. So this project, we know that it is a teammate work, so we need to cooperate with the others to make sure that the works can be done. And we know for the project, the evaluation process is not just to the individual marks. It somehow affects the group marks, which is if one of group members didn't perform well, it will affect and it eventually affects all of our mark, which means my mark itself will somehow be deducted because one of my group mates did not perform well. Okay, so what personal development have I gained? Okay, before that, uh, I have said that we need to perform two projects. One of them is video documentary, and the other is we need to perform on stage performance. So for the video documentary itself, we have come to an agreement to make a movie review. Okay, why we choose movie review? Because we thought that it is easy for us to conduct that kind of video documentary. So all we need to do is do some research about the movie that we choose and then find a suitable title a specific title on what kind of things that we want to tell to the viewers, what kind of um, topic that we want to explore in this video documentary. So in this case, we choose the movie Spider-Man. Okay, so the topics that we want to explore, the topics that we want to share with the audience is um, top 10 characters that are important in Spider-Man's life. So basically, we are going to tell to the audience and elaborate the important characters that plays important role in Spider-Man's life. Okay, so for the second project, we choose to make to sing as the onstage performance. So we decided to pick the song which is "The Shape of My Heart," sing by the Backstreet Boys, and needed to be sing by us. Okay. Okay, so experience of completing project proposal, that is point number one. Okay, so what experience that I have gained for completing the project proposal is okay, in a part of challenge, there are tons of challenge that we need to face, but I just want to highlight the important one. So of course, it's going to be the team. Uh, I found out the team is a bit awkward at the first stage because strangers when we meet a new person in a time, we need to have a space, time gap to know each other, to have the confidence to make a move to talk to them. So in this case, we have the awkwardness for not talking to each other for a while. So that is quite a big challenge for me because if you don't talk, if you don't communicate with your teammate itself, so that will harden the process of completing a task. So the solution, of course, I need to be the lead of this group. So to ensure that I am the one who needed to move the group, so I am the one who have to be confidence. I am the one who have to boost my confidence more to make sure that they are engaged with each of the members. So eventually, it comes to success. We communicate well. Just some sort of normal thing, Mother Nature. Eventually, it works out. So, um, for the improvement, after I managed to make them talk, we somehow managed to do the works smoothly, fast, and I can say there is no issue between us. It's just that the issue is the challenge that I stated before. So but for me, the biggest challenge, but there are another experience which is a challenge for myself too, is completing the onstage performance. So uh, com- com- uh, compared to the video documentary, I think performing on stage performance is hard because we need to practice first. So when it comes to singing, each of us is actually shy to to voice our vocal out. So but somehow I push them because if we don't do this, we don't have marks. So but it eventually worked again. We sing. Yeah, it is somehow. I don't know. For me, it sounds good. So for self-awareness. Oh yeah. I noticed that one of my weakness is uh, I don't have the strength to be the leader. Okay, even though I am the leader of this group, I found out this is my weakness, but I need to overcome this because if I don't, uh, who else gonna step up? So I took the challenge uh, and step up as the leader. And of course, here we are. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching the reflective vlog, and I apologize if it is not done properly because I just record this in a go, so there's no fancy stuff of editing. So I think that's it. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ciao.